There comes a moment in every man's life when silence feels louder than noise, when comfort becomes a prison and success without purpose tastes bitter on the tongue. I was that man. Drifting through days shaped by other people's expectations, applauded for things I didn't love, admired for a mask I couldn't take off, until I asked myself, whose life am I really living? Marcus Aurelius wrote in silence to understand himself. Buddha sat beneath a tree, not to become someone else but to meet the truth within. Even Christ, before the miracles, walked alone into the wilderness to align with his purpose. In a world obsessed with validation and performance, we are taught to wear the crown of conformity and deny the quiet voice within. It's the unease you feel when something looks right but feels wrong. Your soul has been trying to speak to you through exhaustion, through anxiety, through dissatisfaction, through dreams that won't die, through silence that won't let go. That's the way your spirit leaps when you say yes to something no one understands but you. And the most powerful GPS you'll ever use is the whisper of your own soul saying, "This way, beloved, this way." What truth am I afraid to live because it might disappoint others? And what would happen if I had the courage to live a life so honest it scared the world? And the more you follow it, the more alive you become. But what if that voice is your compass, your North Star? What if the very thing you've been ignoring is the only thing that can set you free? Science calls it the authentic self, the part of you that lights up the prefrontal cortex, the decision-making center, when you're aligned with your values. My soul whispered, "You are not lost, you've just been looking outside for what already lives inside." And from that moment, I no longer chased validation like a starving dog. I stopped trying to become and started remembering who I am. Studies show people who live authentically have lower cortisol levels, less anxiety, and greater long-term happiness. It meant walking away from paths that made sense to everyone else, saying no to people who loved my potential but never saw my truth. But authenticity is rebellion. It's choosing to burn the script and write your own. But beyond brain scans and research, there is something more ancient, more divine. Across history, the wisest of men found power not in pretending but in returning. So I asked again, who am I beneath the applause? And the answer came not in lightning, but in stillness. Letting go of the false self wasn't easy. Your inner compass is real. It lives in the space between your inhale and your knowing. If you're listening to this, it's not by accident. So today, ask yourself, what do I know in my bones that I keep ignoring? You don't need another course, or applause, or permission. You just need to come home to you. Because the real success is not in building empires, it's in building a life that doesn't require escaping from. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share the truth.